Hi, my name is Sedrick Kirschman. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I am a transfer student from Ohio University. I went to Ohio University for interactive design, but decided to come to Miami University to further my college career in communication design. A little bit about myself is I like to play frisbee golf, graphic design in my free time, and collect sneakers. The reason I always wanted to be a graphic designer was because I started to want my drawings on paper turned into digital formats. So in my sophomore year of high school, I downloaded my first program called GIMP and watched tutorial videos on YouTube, and it has interested me ever since. Another reason I want to pursue my career as a designer is because I think it is the perfect combination of a businessman and a creative, meaning I can be a businessman but still be creative at my job at the same time. Since I'm only a beginner, I feel like I haven't established what type of designer I want to be. But going off of what I've done in the past and what caught my eye, I would consider doing logo design because I would like to see my work on the front of a business building and establish a representation of a company. Other categories like user experience and app design have also caught my attention. These could all possibly change though as I learn more about communication design. For my design problem, I pinpointed out a sign that says Cincy Tool Rental. The problem I see in this sign is the lack of creativity. So for me to execute and achieve the design problem, I would create a mock-up of a sign featuring a logo that involves tools and something related to the city of Cincinnati. After that, I would choose colors that stand out the most, but I would not choose yellow because off to the right are hills, and when spring and summer comes around, the sign would blend in with the background of the trees and their leaf colors. This would draw more attention to the viewers who are driving by and maybe create some business clients. For my expressive type, I chose the three words hide, king, and saved. For the word hide, I moved the letter I right behind the letter H. With this being said, the tittle makes an implied line with the lowercase h, making it look uppercase. Therefore, it hides the I. For the word king, I decided to pick this word because I wanted a word that wasn't easy to convey. So the first thing I did was make the K the crown, and then I flipped the N upside down so it would resemble his hair. Then I used I as eyes coincidentally, and then last but not least, I used the G as a mouth connecting to the chin. For my last word, I used saved, and then made the V look like a check mark, as if you were to see this as an automated icon. For my simple concept, the word I received was peace. The goal of the simple concept is to create my word without using letters or numbers. So for my design, I automatically thought of the peace symbol that people use with their hands. But I had to be careful on how I positioned the hand because I didn't want it to look like it resembled the number 2. So I positioned the hand to make it look like it was facing a crowd of people, and then I put the other logo of the peace symbol wrapped around the thumb. For my mind map, I analyzed different parts of who I am and what is involved in my life. I couldn't help but notice that there are more clusters around my goals and graphic designing. I feel like that these two topics relate to each other in such a way for me to achieve my goals, I must learn more about designing and get to know more about myself as a designer. Doing this will lead me to success and being able to execute designing efficiently. Going off of my mind map, I made 3 icons that resemble me the most. My first one is ISA Designs. This is who Sedrick is when you're talking about design. I established this image to be my representative whenever I approach a friend or family when I show them my designs. My second design is a sneaker with a heart. I have always been into streetwear and sneakers especially. I grew up learning about sneaker culture from my older brothers and caught interest ever since. For my third icon, it is a $sign instead of a traditional line down the middle. It's actually a paintbrush with an angle going through the S. This shows how I want to make my income in the future by being creative and helping clients achieve their goals with the use of design. And here are my buttons on my school backpack. I want to thank you guys for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my design process. Thank you.